following is a presentation of the Magnitude Sports Network. Game time. Let's head up to the broadcast booth for the pregame show right now on Magnitude Sports.
Beautiful evening at Young Field in West Fargo. The final game of the day, game 11 of the tournament, and this is a money game. Fargo Post 2, the top seed, put up 11 runs in wins over Williston and Mandan to get to this point, and I don't know how many people had the Jamestown Post 14 Eagles at this stage, but here they are after a play-in win to start things on Saturday. They won in blank Minot at Jack Brown Stadium just to get to this point. So far, they have picked off number 2 seed Bismarck and number 3 seed West Fargo. A heck of a pitcher's duel last night. Jacoby Nold did an outstanding job. No hitter through 5. Went 6+ innings. Also had 2 hits. Got the game-winning hit in the 7th inning from Max Franck, a base hit. And here's Jamestown, the number 7 seed of the winner's bracket. And they come in to take on Post 2 tonight here at Young Field in West Fargo. I'm Brad Anderson. Chris Hupton is he's running the camera. He's doing all kinds of things. He'll join us for colored analysis here tonight. And well, Jamestown has really relied on some very strong pitching in one big inning against Bismarck the other night, but they're kind of their 3-headed monster, and they'll go back to Holcoulter here in the mound tonight. Peyton Holcoulter, who threw that shutout, he'll be a senior this fall at Jamestown High School, as he threw a complete game shutout and a 5-0 win over Minot. That gets him to this point. He's had a chance. He's basically hasn't pitched in 3 days, and he's got a full arsenal of pitches. He's got his full allotment, and he will face a very good lineup in Post 2 tonight.
Yeah, definitely. And like you said, I don't think anybody had Jamestown in this spot. Their first year in AA, and they're already in the semifinal for the state tournament.
Yep, going to be in the Final Four. And the way it sounds like, and Todd Rowe from West Fargo Baseball helping to manage and run this tournament, sounds like West Fargo is going to play Post 2. Sounds like no matter what, win or lose. We were kind of wondering on that, depending on how things shake out. It'll just depend on what time they play, either 2 or 5. If Post 2 wins this game, it would face West Fargo at 5. Mandan would play Jamestown at 2. I believe if Jamestown wins, they would switch things around. But, again, that final day, it depends on if there's 2 teams left or if there's 3 teams left. It's still kind of up in the air at this point, but 4 teams still standing after West Fargo eliminated Dickinson. And this is, like I said, this is to me is the money game. You win this one, it doesn't guarantee you anything, but you're in the driver's seat. And with only 1 team going this year, last year was a little bit different with 2 teams from North Dakota qualifying for the regional tournament. This year it's just the champion that heads on to Rapid City next weekend. But this is the one. You win this one, you're in the driver's seat, and you let the other 4 just kind of fight amongst themselves to see who's going to face you in the championship.
Yeah, absolutely. This is a game I've been looking forward to all day.
Yeah, I think this is the one that people are interested in. I saw Jamestown's brought a pretty good contingent, and I was just overhearing somebody from Jamestown say, I asked him, hey, have you been to a game yet? And he goes, no, I haven't been to one yet. And I saw they won a couple, so I made the trek.
This is the one.
Yep, this is the one to get here, as they will face They will face Fargo Post 2. As looking back at it, these teams met earlier in the season, back in June. In fact, taking a look at that, it was the 18th of June at Jack Brown Stadium in Jamestown. Post 2 taking a pair of wins over Jamestown by scores of 16-0 and 8-3. Peyton Holkalter will be on the mound for Jamestown. Caden Cadero, who finished up, got an inning in relief in their 11-1 win in 5 over the Williston Keybirds. To start things up on Tuesday, will be on the mound for Fargo Post 2. There you see both coaches there. Luke Rusted for Fargo Post 2. Sam Joseph for Jamestown Post 14, the Eagles. We'll take a timeout, come back. Starting lineups, first pitch just around the corner. Post 2. And Big Blue, Jamestown Eagles, Post 14 here at Young Field. In the winner's bracket game, state Class AA tournament. We're back with more in just a moment.
It's what keeps us doing what we love. It keeps our communities strong. So, how are you doing? There's no easier way to take care of yourself than checking in with us, your primary care team at Essentia Health. In person or online, we offer scheduling and appointment options that fit your life. We'll care for you today and keep an eye on things for the future. And if needed, get you back on track. So take some time to connect with us, because it's always good to check in.
Jamestown Eagles leading off, center fielder, number 5.
Starting lineups here for this one is PA announcer Ben Potter announcing those right now. Starting lineup goes like this for Jamestown under head coach Sam Joseph, assisted by Jake Stillwell and Jim Roldson. Leading off will be the center fielder Mason Lunsman. Batting second will be the left fielder Connor Hoyt. Batting third baseman, he's had a solid tournament so far, is Jackson Walters. He's at third base. Batting fourth will be the shortstop, was the pitching hero last night, Jacoby Knoll. Batting fifth and pitching will be number 3, Peyton Holkalter. Batting sixth, first baseman Carson Orr. Batting seventh will be the right fielder, Preston Gall. Batting eighth will be the second baseman, Gage Orr. And batting ninth, he has got some big hits in this postseason. Got the game-winning hit last night from the number 9 hole in the order, is the catcher, Max Franck. So Lunsman, Hoyt, and Walters, Knoll, Holkalter, and Carson Orr, Gall, Gage Orr, and Max Franck for Jamestown Post 14. For Post 2, coached by Luke Rusted, assisted by Jonas Sanders and Gunnar Lindstedt. Post 2 will go like this. Leading off will be the left fielder Connor Holm. Batting second, shortstop number 1, he's a good one, Tommy Simon. Batting third will be the second baseman Landon Meyer. Batting fourth will be the catcher Adam Leininger. Batting fifth will be the third baseman Dylan Erholtz. Batting sixth, designated hitter Will Bachman. Bachman DHs for the starting pitcher tonight for Post 2, Caden Cadera. Batting seventh will be the first baseman Charlie Kalbrenner. Batting eighth, the right fielder Aaron Breitbach. Jordan Leininger will bat ninth in center field for Post 2. And here you see in the black pinstripe jerseys, Jamestown with the white and blue tops here for this one this evening. So Post 2 in Jamestown, and well, I think that's the one thing we've seen Jamestown really a couple of big innings against Bismarck at the big inning to take the lead and hang on in the opening round on Tuesday. But pitchers duel, I think they've got it. I don't think it could be a 7-6 game. Jamestown's going to win this, Chris. I think it's going to be. We're looking at 3-2, 2-1 type of game. I think. I don't think they can afford to get into a slugfest against this Post 2 lineup. They can really hit.
Yeah, I'm not expecting a high-scoring game. I'm expecting a lot of very close hits and very few errors.
And that we'll see. Just looking back at the numbers here, Post 2 did not commit an error. 11-0 win over Williston. Dylan Erholtz had a pair of runs batted in. He had a double. Charlie Kalbrenner and Landon Meyer with doubles as well. Connor Holm, 2 hits and 3 runs batted in at the top of the order. And looking back The 11-4 win over Mandan, 10 hits for post 2. Leininger knocked in 4, including a double. Tommy Simon, 3 hits. In fact, out of the 10 hits, 8 of the 9 batters had at least one base hit for Fargo post 2. So there you see a look at the teams lined up along their respective baselines. Let's take one final break, and first, we want to thank some of our sponsors. They include Sean Carlson, your mortgage lender at Town and Country Credit Union, West Fargo Baseball, the Network Center in Fargo, along with Essentia Health, Doolittle's Woodfire Grill, and Fargo Post 400 Baseball. Stay tuned. Winners bracket matchup. It's Jamestown and Post 2 coming up here in just a moment.
Tonight, I'll be eating chicken tikka masala with garlic naan. Cheers.
I win again. Patrick.
That's Sir Patrick.
Ooh, sir. Tonight, I'll be eating roasted cauliflower tacos with spicy chipotle sauce. Thank you. Oh! Yeah! I wasn't ready!
You want cheese to go with that wine?
Runnings is celebrating 75 years in business with an incredible 2022 Ford truck giveaway. Just imagine you hitting the road in a brand new fully loaded Runnings Red Super Crew 4x4 truck. Don't imagine it. Make it happen by entering to win now through August 10th. To register, grab a prize card from your local Runnings store or visit runnings.com/2022 Ford truck giveaway. No purchase necessary. Must be 18 or older to enter. Enter to win today. And thank you for shopping at Runnings, your home, farm, and outdoor store.
Left-hander Caden Kadera taking his warm-up toss as he pitched the 5th against Williston. In the opener on Tuesday, went 1 inning, gave up 1 hit. The third pitcher to go for post 2 here in this tournament. Earholtz 99 pitches in the win over Mandan on Wednesday, 11-4, gave up 6 hits, 4 runs, 2 earned, 1 walk, and 5 strikeouts through 99 pitches in that matchup.
That's another thing that's going to be vital to this game is keeping pitch count low, keeping their best pitchers for what could be their next game.
Well, with Nold he went 105 plus last night. Mason Lunsman got the win against Bismarck on Tuesday, as it will be Lunsman to lead things off here for Jamestown. So Lunsman to lead things off. Looking back at the numbers last night, Lunsman hitless. They had just 5 hits against West Fargo. First pitch is a strike. 0-1. 7-14 on the first pitch. We're at 72 degrees. Northwest wind at around 17 miles an hour. Sun has left us under mostly cloudy skies. Kadera works from the third base side of the rubber. And that one fouled back to the screen, and 2 strikes the count. A good crowd assembled as a lot of blue. Jamestown traveling well. Post 2 still alive. West Fargo still in it. Guaranteed some pretty good crowds tomorrow as well. 0-2, overhand curveball. Sails high and away. And it's 1-2. We set the defense here for post 2. Adam Leininger behind the plate. Dylan Earholtz is at third. Tommy Simon at shortstop. Landon Meyer at second. Charlie Kalbrenner at first. Fastball away. 2-2 to Lunsman. Connor Holm in left field. Jordan Leininger in center, Aaron Breitbach in right for Fargo post 2.
You know, I don't like to say it, but if I expect extra innings in any game, it's going to be this one.
Popped up into foul territory. It'll be the third baseman to call, and Earholtz the catch to retire Lunsman. And 1 down here in the top of the first inning for Connor Hoyt.
Left fielder number 15.
Hoyt hitless last night. Jacoby Knoll 2 hits and an RBI. Franck, of course, had the game-winning hit. He's had some big hits, run-producing hits in the bottom of the order, and that's the other thing for Jamestown as well. Going to have to get production from up and down in the lineup. Lefty-to-lefty matchup is Hoyt. Fouls that one back for strike 1. the outfield. Jordan Leininger not straight away in center. There is a just missed outside, a little bit low in 1-1. 2 games tomorrow. Games scheduled for, well, the first one will be at 2. 2 and 5 here on Magnitude Sports. In on his hands. And to pound that strike zone. Now 2 balls and a strike. Jamestown, the number 7 seed. They were 7 and 11. They lost the tiebreaker with post 2, strike and 2 and 2. That slid them down to 7, so had to beat Minot in a play-in game Saturday night at Jack Brown. Holkalter was outstanding. Gave up just 5 hits, struck out 3. A complete game win. Pitches outside, now 3-2 the count. But with he and Lunsman and Knoll, 3 solid pitchers. And usually when you get to see a team at 6 or 7 seeds like that, that you're not going to get that. Outside. Nice take by Hoyt and a 1-out walk. Here is Jackson Walters, third baseman. Walters 1 hit last night.
Number 24, Jackson Walters.
I think the key for this game is versatility.
Expound on that, if you would.
Expand
Yes.
as I fix our scoreboard.
Okay, no problem. You do that, and then I'll let you finish that thought. Here's Walters. The delivery. That's hit hard and into left center. Base hit. Going to cut that off in left, and Holm does a big turn, and Hoyt will scamper back to second as Walters center cut fastball and drills one into left for a 1-out single.
As you wish, Brad.
Yes, go ahead, Chris.
Number 10, Jacoby.
You know, pitching, batting, catching, it's all very different skills.
Mm-hmm.
And going deep into your bench in each of them tonight is going to be important. Keeping energy up as each of these teams have already played a couple games. Right in a row, day after day.
Ball 1 to Jacoby Knoll. 2 hits and a run batted in last night. He had 2 of the 5 hits. He had the RBI hit in the first inning as Jamestown took the lead early. Saw West Fargo tied on the 6th. Knoll drives one into left center field. Hit well and deep, and a diving catch in left center field. A heck of a grab. Jordan Leininger took extra bases away and 2 down. Wow, what a catch.
Incredible.
Knoll hit one to one of the deepest parts of the park here at Young Field, and Leininger a diving grab. That was extra bases. That was at least a run, if not a couple. And 2 down. The runners, in fact, Hoyt was about halfway. And 2 down and 2 out. If he doesn't catch that, that's all kinds of trouble. You got everybody running the bases at that point. Here's Holkalter trying to help his own cause. It is outside, ball 1. We'll try and keep track of pitch count best we can, but Kadira went just 11 pitches in his relief stint on Tuesday, so he's good to go. 1-0 in the delivery. Swing and a miss. It is 1 ball and 1 strike.
I believe he's at 16.
Is it 16? Okay. There were 16 here in the inning, but he had 11 the other day in his relief stint. But he's had to work a little bit here in this top of the first inning. Swing and a miss. Kadira, big fella, 6'3", 225 pounds. 18 years of age, and it's 1-2. That pitch count right now is approaching 20. Catcher sets up on the outside corner. 1-2. Holkalter loops one right center. That's down for a hit. That's going to go to the gap and all the way to the wall. 1 run in. Walters at third's going to be waved in. He will come in to score as a 2-out, 2-run double for Holkalter, and Jamestown strikes early at 2-0.
No time wasted.
Well, at first when he hit that, it sounded like he got it off the end of the bat, but that had enough steam to get into the alley in deep right center field as Hoyt and Walters in. And a little 2-out magic. Here's Carson Orr. As Orr, 1 for 3 last night. Checking the runner at second. Kadira deals. It is a strike, 0-1. Make Kadira work a little bit more as he Right now, probably will be at that 20 pitch limit or 20 pitch count, if not a little bit more here in this first inning. How big does that catch in center look right now? Foul at the plate and 2 strikes. He got 2 with 2 outs. If he doesn't make that grab, might be 3-0. So they picked up a run in the first last night and get a couple early against top seed Post 2. Set on the 2-strike pitch. Upstairs, 1-2 the count. Fargo Post 2, the number 1 seed. They lost just twice in Class AA statewide play in the 1-2 delivery. There's a drive, right center field. That's down for a hit. Hochhalter rounding third. He will score as Leininger slips and falls as he was going to try and get the ball back in. Another 2-out hit. Carson Orr delivers. It's 3-0 Jamestown. On the same spot, not hit quite as well, but dumped into right center as Leininger went set to throw it back in and slipped and fell down as Gunnar Lindsted's going to come out for a visit, the pitching coach for Post 2.
And that's that versatility I was talking about. Hochhalter, amazing pitcher, but also being able to bat all the way out into deep right center.
Yeah, and they say there were a couple balls hit that way out to right center field, and you know, the wind, I think Hochhalter's base hit might have been wind aided because that carried a little bit better than I thought it was going to. But yeah, that wind has been steady from kind of the north-northwest. So the wind blowing out basically to right and right center. As the conference of the mound comes to a close, as Cadera now sits at 22 pitches unofficially in the inning. Preston Gall, the right fielder, number 13 to the plate. Those two, one of their league losses was here to West Fargo. Part of their 16-2 record. They lost once to West Fargo and also lost at home to Mandan. That was on July 17th. Lost 4-2. Interesting. Post 2 in the 18 regular season games. They went 16-2, gave up just 33 runs in those league games. That's less than 2 a game. And we're scoring over 6. All 1-1 the count. Jamestown can throw a number of lefties out there as Cadera's had to labor here. Now 23 pitches make it 24, 14 strikes. There's a strike there, and it's 1-2. Boy, for Jamestown, you can't ask for a much better start. You've got a pitcher in Hochhalter you have a lot of faith in. And he just gave him a 3-run cushion to work with. 1-2, got him. Nice overhand curveball, slow curveball. Cadera freezes Gall, and that will end the inning. But Jamestown, a solid first. They get 2 2-out hits, a double from Hochhalter and Carson Orr with a base hit of his own. 3-0. Post 2 coming to bat here in just a moment.
Buffalo Wild Wings win-win value lineup gives you and your friends more for less. With buy one, get one half off traditional wings every Tuesday. Buy one, get one free boneless wings every Thursday. And $3 tolls every day. Only at Buffalo Wild Wings.
Sweet Shots is Fargo's premier golf entertainment destination. Sweet Shots will host your birthday, bachelorette party, corporate events, date nights, or night out with friends and family. Need help with your golf game? Visit with one of Sweet Shots' PGA teaching pros. Hungry? They have a full food and beverage menu too. Try your shot in one of 60 climate control hitting suites or one of 5 indoor full swing simulators that include golf, hockey, hunting, football, soccer, and zombie dodgeball. Make the trip to 3400 James Way South in Fargo or visit sweetshots.com for much more.
This is Peyton Hochhalter's second start of the year against Fargo Post 2, January 18th at Jack Brown Stadium. An 8-3 Post 2 victory. Hochhalter 6 2/3 before he reaches pitch limit 11 hits, 6 runs, 5 earned, 2 walks, and a strikeout. It'll be Connor Holm, Tommy Simon, and Landon Meyer. As interesting in that second game, Holkalter had a 3-0 lead to work with. They got him 3 in the bottom of the second. Post 2 at 4 in the 6th, 3 in the 7th, came back and beat him. That was a 3-1 Jamestown lead after 5. Connor Holm a strike, and it is 0-1. As Connor Holm, 2 hits, 3 runs batted in the opening round win over Williston. A strike there, and quickly 0-2. Holkalter winds and deals. It is strike 3. Got him on the inside corner and 1 down. Holm 1 for 3, 2 runs batted in and 3 runs scored last night. That'll bring up Tommy Simon. Tommy Simon already 4 for 6, 3 runs scored and a run batted in. That came at a sacrifice fly against Williston on Tuesday, and the delivery inside hit him. So Simon hit by the pitch. He's a special player. Get a chance to see the at-bat on display there as he gets clipped by the first pitch. Landon Meyer. Meyer 2 hits, 2 for 6. 3 runs scored and a pair of runs batted in. Post 2 last night. 2 big innings, 4 in the second, 5 in the third was enough as they cruised to an 11-4 win over Mandan. Mandan beat Bismarck, eliminating the Governors 12-4 to start the day. And the delivery is a strike, 0-1. West Fargo beat Dickinson 10-4 as they eliminated the Rough Riders. Now here in the winners bracket, Jamestown 3 in the first. And post 2 trying to respond here in their half of the first inning. Slide step by Holkalter, down and in. And it's 1-1. In that doubleheader sweep, they roughed up Nold in game 1 and didn't get to Holkalter until late in game 2 back on June 18th. That hot Saturday out at Jack Brown. 1-1. Slow tapper left side, couple of hops to third. They'll go to first for the out. Nice play there by Walters. On to first to Carson Orr. To second goes Tommy Simon. And 2 away for Adam Leininger.
Catcher number 7, Adam Leininger.
Leininger has knocked in 5 here in the tournament for post 2, including a double last night. Drove in 4. And here early on, a key moment. Runner at second, nobody out. You're down 3. And you're not going to phase this post 2 team. Swinging a foul tip by Leininger. And so they're capable of putting up big numbers offensively. 22 runs so far here in the first 2 games of the tournament. But if you're Holkalter, out you got to try and get. You don't want to start giving runs back this early in the game. Swing and a miss. 2 strikes. He went down and away that time on the left-handed batter, and we'll see if he goes back that way or maybe I challenge him, see if you can get him to expand this, maybe go up in the zone a little bit. Gage Orr now will scamper back to his second base spot. You can see that up towards the top of your screen, into the dirt and smothered nicely. Frank, good scoop there, 1-2. He'll play Leininger straight away. One's been straight away in center, likewise Gall in right. The 1-2. Hit to right, hit a mile, but a long ways foul. 1 ball and 2 strikes the count. That's probably onto the walking path.
I think it went far beyond that.
Somebody's going out for a leisurely stroll and might have gotten startled just a bit. That was hit a long way, but well out of the ballpark. 1-2. Holkalter deals again. Breaking pitch just outside. Tried the corner and missed, and it's 2-2.
Every run, every hit is going to be fought for tooth and nail tonight.
Holkalter 12 pitches, 8 strikes. Kadera 26 in the top half for post 2. Half swing. Did he go? No. Like a good call there. It looked like he did check the swing on a high fastball, and 3-2. The Eagles were thinking, well, if we walk to the dugout, maybe we can convince them it's strike 3. And that did not Didn't fool him. 3-2 the count. Earholtz would hit next. 2 down here in the bottom of the first. Little looper, right field, coming on, and nice running grab. Preston Gall, the catch in right. Leininger sounded like he hit that off the end of the bat. That'll do it for post 2 here in the bottom of the first. They strand Simon in scoring position. Jamestown a 3-0 lead after 1. We'll be right back.
Now batting, number 5.
Nice seats. $50 though?
Hey, this dude got his seat for only $20 on Game Time.
Whoa.
Game Time tracks ticket prices in real time and finds you all the best last-minute deals, so you can get tickets for up to 60% off.
60% off?
Mystical ballpark voice?
Yeah.
That guy freaks me out.
Download Game Time now. Come on, do it.
Doolittle's Wood-Fired Grill is an experience that ignites your senses, featuring wood-fired rotisserie cooking. Grilling meat over an open flame creates that savory wood-roasted flavor, while the rotisserie rotation results in juicy and succulent meats. Doolittle's even has an outdoor fire pit that creates a relaxing setting to wine and dine for any occasion. Visit DoolittlesRestaurants.com for a full menu or to make a reservation. Doolittle's Wood-Fired Grill, 2112 25th Street South in Fargo, or call ahead at 701-478-2200.
Eight, 9, and 1 of the order. Brad and Chris back with you here at Young Field in West Fargo. Or Franck and Lunsman, top of the second inning. Kadira, the big lefty, winds and deals. That's hit to left and hit well and caught and left. I'm not sure that at first Connor Holmes saw it right away, but able to locate it. Ball was right at him, and or the catch for 1 out. At first he kind of froze, and I wasn't quite sure that he had that located, but able to find it and put it away.
I think not expecting a hit right out of the bat there.
Max Franck, whose game-winning hit last night of the 7th, was his only hit of the game. Overhand delivery over in strike 1. 3 hits, a couple of those balls hit well here early on for Jamestown. Here's the pitch in the dirt for a ball. Coverage brought to you by the Network Center, by Essentia Health. Essentia Health scoreboard, and our strikeouts and home runs presented by Buffalo Wild Wings. Don't forget that happy hour menu late at night at B-Dubs, and the delivery is low, and it's 2-1. Or no, check that, a strike. Got to wait for the home plate umpire, 1-2. Here's the 1-2 pitch in the dirt. 2 balls and 2 strikes the count. A little bit more on that matchup back in June. In the 16-0 win in Game 1. To mention they roughed up Jacoby Knoll. That is hit of the air to left center field. Long run getting there. Nice grab from Jordan Leininger. Lines over into left center and quickly 2 down at the top of the second inning. But Zach Lamont went 5-inning shutout. 4 hits, 6 strikeouts in Game 1. And then they come from behind 8-3 win. We talked about how post 2 had to Holkalter late. Jordan Beaver went 5. Breitbach. Aaron Breitbach went the final 2. He picked up the save. Strike 1 to Lunsman. Popped to third in his first at bat. Lunsman was the winning pitcher against Bismarck in their first round win. Here's the 0-1. Outside 1-1. Jamestown was 7-11. They were tied with Mandan and Post 400. They got swept by Post 400 early. They've essentially lost all the tiebreakers. That slid them down to 7. Pop fouling out of play, so they had the play-in game. There's 2 schools of thought on that. There's one where you'd like just to know you're going to get into the tournament. You don't have to try and win 1 game. But on the other, the other side of the coin, some teams like playing that game just to kind of stay fresh. You don't get, you go from Saturday to Tuesday. If you don't play that game, you maybe sit for an extra day or so. It is a chance to rest your pitchers, but, sometimes playing that play-in game, you can use that to your benefit if you do it right. I think might have helped Post 400 last year. They beat Williston. They won that play-in game and then took off from there. Swing and a miss. Nice inning. Good comeback inning there for Kadera as he sets down Jamestown in order. A perfect top of the second. Jamestown leads Fargo Post 2. Winner's bracket game here in the State AA Tournament. It's 3-0. We'll be right back.
The Knickerbocker in Hickson, North Dakota is the place for you and your friends to come and enjoy cold drinks, great food, and sports all under a friendly and fun atmosphere. Whether it's the Vikings, Twins, Wild, NDSU Bison, or one of your favorite teams, watch all the games at the Knickerbocker. Open Monday through Friday, 11 a.m. to 2 a.m., and Sunday, 12 noon to 2 a.m. You can find the Knickerbocker at 412 Main Avenue in Hickson, just a 10-minute drive south of Fargo. Take University Drive, head south until you arrive.
Dylan Ehrholtz to lead things off. Fargo Post 2 trails 3-0 here in the bottom of the second as Holkalter. It was 14 pitches in the first inning unofficially. That was 9 strikes. Strike one here to Ehrholtz. Will Bachman and Charlie Kalbrenner to follow for Fargo Post 2. Here's the 0-1. Here's a strike. And it is 0-2. We'll try and keep that pitch count down. As curious to see where Jamestown would go after Holkalter if he runs out of pitches or maybe tires late in the game. 0-2. Curveball hit through the hole. Base hit left field. Out of the reach of Nold. And he hung a hook and he pulled one into left at Ehrholtz for a base hit.
It'll be interesting to see how far both teams run their pitchers.
I imagine they're going to try Holkalter will probably go as long as he can, as Ehrholtz last night pitched. He did not hit. Slide step, swing and a miss by Will Bachman, and strike one. Bachman 1 for 4, a double and a run batted in last night. Their win over Mandan, throw to first in the runner back. Just joined us, 3 in the first for Jamestown, a 2-out double for Peyton Holkalter was followed by a Carson Orr base hit. It is 3-0. Jamestown the lead. Striking 0-1. Winner of this game will be in the driver's seat. Will be the only unbeaten team left out of the 4 standing here in the Class AA North Dakota State Legion Baseball Tournament. Mandan still alive with 1 loss. Likewise, the West Fargo Patriots. The 0-2 missed high, 1-2 the count. Pleasant night. Said it's just cool enough that there's a few long sleeves in the crowd. And maybe dying down a little bit at northwesterly wind. That's hit to left and hit well towards the corner, and it's over the head of the left fielder Hoyt all the way to the wall. At third is Ehrholtz, and Luke Rusted will hold them there on a double for Bachman. As Bachman, who had a double last night, and a ringing double to the left field corner. As Bachman, both his hits have gone for extra bases here in the state tournament. 2 on and nobody out for Charlie Kalbrenner. 1 for 4 last night. 3 for 6, 3 runs scored here at State. Almost 400, won the title, and we're runners up. American Legion World Series in 2019. That's sliced to left. Long run for Hoyt in the corner. He won't get it. Fair ball, and all the way to the fence. It'll score 2. Kalbrenner into second. He has a double. And post 2 right back in it at 3-2 Jamestown. Went with that pitch and sliced it between Hoyt and the line in the left field corner. So 3 hits to start things in the bottom of the second for post 2. That'll bring up Breitbach. Aaron Breitbach, 2 for 4, 4 runs scored. He's also walked twice here in the state tournament. Check on the runner at second. Hochhalter swing and a miss. Strike 1. Jordan Leininger on deck. 335 down each line here at Young Field. 370 to straightaway center. Ballpark plays symmetrically and pretty fair. Swing and a miss and 2 strikes. Tournament coverage brought to you by the Knickerbocker in Hickson, just south of Fargo. By Runnings, Essentia Health, and by Fargo Post 400 Baseball. Here's the 0-2. Foul back to the netting. Still 2 strikes.
Brad, honestly, I'm kind of stunned by seeing this many runs so early in the game. This is a score I was expecting to see in, maybe 6th inning, maybe 7th.
Yeah, it's very true. A little tapper, charging it short. Nold fires on the run, got him to third. It goes Kalbrenner, but a nice play, Nold. And it's the one nice thing with the turf infield. You're going to get a pretty comfortable hop. Not going to get any real surprises. 1 down, and the 9-batter Jordan Leininger. 1 for 5. He knocked in a pair of runs, including a sacrifice fly against Williston in the opening round. He went 0 for 4 last night against the Mandan Chiefs. The infield will come in, as you can see, for Jamestown. And the pitch outside for a ball, and kind of playing it in the second like it is the 6th, like it is a little later in the game. Trying to preserve the lead here early. Post 2 has responded with a couple in the second. Swing and a miss. It is 1-1, but run in 2019. Lou Crusted and his team had all the way to it was 19. They got to the American Legion World Series, runners up. Won the state title 2 years ago in the COVID year of 20. That one hops away. So gets away from Frank. Run is in to tie it. We're even at 3. Kalbrenner scoring as curveball spiked into the dirt. And we're even at 3 just like that. So the base is cleared now. And Leininger works with a 2-ball, 1-strike count. Hochhalter deals. Ball 3. Three-1 pitch. Swing and a miss. 3-2, but talk about what Post 2 did in 19, what Post 400 did last year, and I think just shows and baseball in this neck of the woods and what West Fargo, just the consistency they've had in their program. You've got 2 guys from the Legion program in the big leagues now, Matt Strom and Andy Young, Andy Young spent time in the major leagues. It shows you 3-2 in the delivery, swing and a miss. Strike 3 is for a strikeout, making the second strikeout for Hochhalter. That even in this climate where there's snow on the ground 5-6 months a year, it's still pretty good baseball territory. Connor Holm now struck out in his first at bat. Put baseball more in the map in these parts. And the delivery fouled away. And strike 1. Holm has 3 hits, 5 runs scored, and 5 runs batted in the tournament. Talked about keeping maybe him and Simon off the bases, and they did in the first inning. Well, Simon was hit by a pitch, but the middle of the order doing the damage here in the second to even things up. 2-strike pitch. Got him. Swing and a miss. A nice recovery there by Holkalter, but damage done as post 2 gets 3 hits. 3 runs, 3 hits, no errors, nobody left. Back to even after 2, 3 apiece. From West Fargo, we'll continue with more after this on Magnitude Sports.
Our health. It's what keeps us doing what we love. It keeps our communities strong. So, how are you doing? There's no easier way to take care of yourself than checking in with us, your primary care team at Essentia Health. In person or online, we offer scheduling and appointment options that fit your life. We'll care for you today and keep an eye on things for the future, and if needed, get you back on track. So take some time to connect with us, because it's always good to check in.
Two, 3, and 4. Connor Hoyt to lead things off for Jamestown against Kadira, and he drives one to left center field. That is down for a hit. Could be extra bases. Cut off in left center by Leininger. Hoyt for 2, and he is in. Head first dive and a leadoff double here in the 3rd. He started that dive. That's one thing with that turf. It'll just kind of carry it a second. And a leadoff double to start things as that one slicing away from Leininger into left center. You and I were talking about in the break that kind of feel like after post 2 responded, Jamestown's got to add on here. They can't go into sleep mode offensively.
Absolutely, there's no time.
Nice job there, off-speed delivery. Ooh, just missed high as Walters a single in his first at bat. Jackson Walters, he and Nold had 3 hits. They had 14 against Bismarck. The 8-3 win on Tuesday. That is hit to third. Nice short-handed pickup. Nice job with the short hop. Erholtz on to first. Check the runner back to second. Threw him out, and a great play there. Erholtz, short hop pick. And retires Walters on a sharp shot. One down here in the 3rd. Here's Jacoby Nold. Nold 3 hits, 2 runs batted in against Bismarck. He has now 5 hits in the tournament. 5 for 8, 2 hits and a run batted in last night. Curve in the dirt. Good block there. Well done by Adam Leininger in ball 1. But here's your chance for Jamestown. You've got Nold and Holkalter up here. After the leadoff double from Hoyt, 1 down. Imperative, you got to take advantage here. You can't, not against post 2. If you've got opportunities, you've got to strike. Just missed. 2-0 the count. Kadira's pitch count, I believe, was 36 through 2. I'll update on that for you here in just a second. 42 is the number right now. 2-0. Popped up out into shallow right. Coming on is Breitbach, and he'll squeeze it for the out. Bluff of a tag by Hoyt. Forces the throw all the way through, and out number 2. A lazy fly ball off the bat of Nold. It'll be up to Holkalter. 2 out double to right center. Played at 2 in the first.
Number 3, Peyton Holkalter.
Right now, Kadira, 43 pitches, 27 strikes, but he has kind of quietly settled down. He has set down 6 of the last 7 he has faced. As Holkalter digs in. Holkalter 0 for 3 last night. Taps one, I think it hit him in the box, and it did. So a foul and a strike. And 0-1. Essentia Health scoreboard. Top of the 3rd, even at 3 in this winner's bracket game. Surprising 7 seed Jamestown, who beat Minot Saturday night to get into the final 8. Has picked off Bismarck and West Fargo. The first 2 days of the tournament. Hochhalter to right. Playable for Breitbach. Now drifting back, still chasing it. He can't get it. It's off his glove. He goes down the ball to the wall in right field. Hochhalter will keep running. He is at third. A run has scored. Hochhalter to third, and Jamestown has the lead at 4-3. Boy, did that ball carry.
Absolutely.
Looked like Breitbach had a beat on that. He kept wandering back. It went off his glove as he went down, and the ball to rest in right center. Scored as a triple for Hochhalter. 2 extra base hits, 3 runs batted in. So Hochhalter has his first 2 hits here at State. And 2 runs batted in. All 4 runs for Jamestown coming with 2 out. Here is Carson Orr. Orr knocked in 2 Tuesday, going 1 for 4 with 2 runs batted in against Bismarck. Singled. 3 runs batted into the tournament as he is now 3 for 7. Ball 1 here. So we thought it might be a 3-2, 2-1 game. Ixnay on that. 4-3 in the third. And the delivery. Inside out swing and flips it foul out of play in 1-1. Coverage brought to you by Sweet Shots. Can't miss it off of 52nd Avenue South, I-29 in Fargo, the Network Center in Fargo, and Sean Carlson, our friend, mortgage lender at Town and Country Credit Union. 1-1 the count. Foul back to the screen, 1-2. Games earlier today. Mandan eliminated Bismarck Governors 12-4. Boy, Bismarck came in red hot and bounced fairly early. They're losing to Jamestown, bounced back, eliminated post 400 yesterday. And Mandan thumped him today, 12-4, 1-2. Inside out swing, little jam shot to first. One big hop to first, and Kalbrenner takes it himself to end the inning. But Jamestown grabs the lead back. Leadoff double from Hoyt and a triple from Hochhalter. A run, a pair of hits. 1 stranded. Jamestown retakes the lead. 4-3 Eagles. Back with more from Young Field in West Fargo in just a moment.
Magnitude Sports would like to remind you that whether you're watching from home or watching from the stands, to please respect officials. Without high school officials, games are canceled and players lose playing time. Contact your local high school to find out how you can become an official and stay connected to the game you love.
Here, when our path takes an unexpected turn, we keep moving forward. When life sends us a message, we listen. When you're determined to beat the odds, we help you plan for what's next. This is commitment, resourcefulness, determination. These are remarkable people doing remarkable things together.
Tommy Simon to lead things off for Fargo Post 2, 4-3. As the first pitch, Simon, little looper, back of short, drifting out is Knoll to make the catch. Got into the kitchen of Simon there in a pop-up. 1 down here at the bottom of the third. Brad and Chris with you. Bottom of the third, 4-3 in favor of Jamestown. Hochhalter is at 37 pitches, 28 strikes. That's pound of the strike zone. Kadera, 49 pitches, 32 strikes. Landon Meyer makes a strike at 0-1. Meyer grounded to third in his first at bat. Need a shutdown inning here for Jamestown and Hochhalter. Check swing, did he go? No, and it's 1-1. Coverage brought to you by West Fargo Baseball, and kudos to Todd Rowe and all the folks over here at West Fargo Baseball. Put on a great state tournament.
Treat us very well up here.
Yep, I say no complaints. Outside 2-1, great facility here. Pretty good hitter's background. You got a lot of trees back there, so you got a lot of dark green you're staring at. 2-1, 3-1 the count. That's why I say the park plays pretty fair. Got a pretty good hitter's background. Talked about the resources and work they've put in to improve this facility, but talked about from the youth levels on up. A lot of success, and it seems like it's the pipeline's full. 3-2 in the delivery. That's hit to left, hit fairly well. Hoyt back chasing and up against the ivy, and he caught it. 2 down. Just in front of that ivy-covered extended fence in left center. Meyer gave it a ride. Hoyt chased it down. 2 away. A loud second out. Here is Adam Leininger.
Number 7, Adam Leininger.
I don't know if you've caught any of these plays, Brad, but we've seen the ball get lost in the ivy a couple times.
I was watching a little bit the other night. Yeah, that gets. And I believe it's if you put your hands up, ground rule double.
Yep.
The umpires usually got to go out to check that. If you've ever gone to a game down at Enderlin and Hendrickson Field, 1 ball to Leininger. Same thing out there as well. That if it gets stuck in the ivy, outfield puts their hands up and says dead ball, but usually the umpire has to go out there and confirm it. 2-0 in the delivery, fouled back, and Leininger at 2-1. Jamestown errorless baseball against Bismarck Tuesday night, and 2 errors last night against West Fargo. 2-1 to the dangerous Leininger in the delivery. Inside corner, good pitch and a strike. He has worked both corners well. And 2 balls and 2 strikes. 3 hits. They came in succession for post 2 in the bottom of the second. Ehrholz, Bachman, and Kalbrenner. Got him, swing and a miss. Nice shutdown inning as Hochhalter with his 4th strikeout. Post 2, down in order in the bottom of the 3rd. Through 3 at Youngfield in West Fargo. Class AA State Legion Tournament, 4-3 Jamestown. We'll be back with more in just a moment.
Looking for a new home? Make home happen by getting pre-qualified for free with Sean Carlson at Town & Country Credit Union. He'll help you find the best mortgage options for you and keep the process running smoothly from beginning to end. With a 97% satisfaction rate, awesome rewards, low fees, and great rates, it's clear why members love Town & Country Credit Union. Stop in or visit townandcountry.org to find out how you can become a Town & Country member today. Insured by NCUA, Equal Housing Lender.
Bottom 3rd of the Jamestown order. Here you see the totals. Scoreboard presented by Essentia Health. 4-3 Jamestown. Preston Gall, a strikeout victim. His first at bat. Slow curve. And ball 1. Gall, Gage Orr, Max Franck, scheduled hitters for Jamestown. Again, the 7 seed. They have talked about it was a 7 seed last year that wore blue that had that wonderful run last summer. That's hit to right. Pulled well towards the corner, and it is over the head of Breitbach and up against the right field wall. To second, it's Gall. It's a leadoff double. He turned that one around and pulled it.
I'm having deja vu. We're seeing a lot of first or second throw hits.
Yeah, they're attacking early in counts, aren't they?
Very much so.
4 extra base hits for Jamestown, and it was a team that we kind of wondered offensively, would they have enough firepower to match up with a post 2 team that doesn't seem to have trouble scoring runs most nights. And 6 hits, 4 extra base hits. Here is Gage Orr, and again, another opportunity for Jamestown that they can't miss on. Orr to bunt, pulls back, ball 1. Got the lead at 4-3. And to me, the closest thing you can have to momentum in baseball, it is very dependent on your starting pitching, and kind of comes from half innings. And I'll explain this a little more in detail, and you can dispute me if you want. Here's a bunt back to Kadira, comes off the mound and turns and fires to first in time. They get the out. Meyer covering, so sacrifice pitcher to second. Baseman covering. They get called to third. For example, Jamestown got a 2-out run, top half of the inning, gets the lead back. 1-2-3 inning. Now you got a chance here. Runner at third, 1 out. And Max Franck, who has come up with some big hits in the state tournament, has an opportunity to do so again. And there it is, base hit right field. Through the drawn in infield, 5-3 Jamestown. Franck delivers again from the 9-hole. They get an opportunity, and they didn't miss it. 5-3, top of the order now in Lunsman.
Jamestown really building momentum, and post 2 looking to shut it down and gain some of their own.
Said you can never add on too much. This post 2 lineup is too good.
Absolutely.
Too good up and down the lineup. Low ball 1 to Lunsman. 0 for 2 is popped to third and struck out. Kadira started the inning at 49 pitches, and curious to see who they might go with next in the delivery. That's a line drive, base hit into center field. Franck checks in at second. So Lunsman a base hit. Lunsman a single. Hoyt has a double. Walters a single. Hochhalter 2 hits. And Orr and Franck with base hits as well. And Gunnar Lindstedt will come out for another visit. 3 hits in the inning and 3 pretty solid base hits. And that's going to be it for Kadira, and they will go to the bullpen early. So Kadira goes 3 1/3, gives up 8 hits so far, 5 runs. He is on the hook for the 2 base runners as well, and those 2 goals to the bullpen here in the 4th. So pitching change coming here is we'll get that change and update here for you as well for Fargo Post 2 before we head to break.
Post 2 definitely has a very deep pitching bench.
They do, and Josh Beaver will be up next here for Fargo Post 2. So Josh Beaver, the 6'2", 190-pound right-hander, will get his warm-up tosses in. 1 in, Jamestown threatening for more. First and second, 1 out, 5-3, Post 14 with the lead. We'll be back with more in just a moment.
Tonight, I'll be eating chicken tikka masala with garlic naan. Cheers.
I win again. Patrick.
That's Sir Patrick.
Ooh, sir. Tonight, I'll be eating roasted cauliflower tacos with spicy chipotle sauce. Thank you.
Oh! Yeah! I wasn't ready!
You want cheese to go with that wine?
Runnings is celebrating 75 years in business with an incredible 2022 Ford truck giveaway. Just imagine you hitting the road in a brand new fully loaded Runnings Red Super Crew 4x4 truck. Don't imagine it. Make it happen by entering to win now through August 10th. To register, grab a prize card from your local Runnings store or visit runnings.com/2022 Ford Truck Giveaway. No purchase necessary. Must be 18 or older to enter. Enter to win today. And thank you for shopping at Runnings, your home, farm, and outdoor store.
Josh Beaver on to pitch here as he will inherit 2 base runners. Connor Hoyt, who has walked and doubled. And he hits a shot out to second. No, squirts it to center for a base hit as they will hold up Franck at third. Bases loaded, 1 out. Meyer tried to get to it, at least knock it down, and could not into center. So Hoyt, 2 hits and a walk, 3 on, 1 out. Now you're getting into the meat of the Jamestown lineup. Here is Jackson Walters. He is singled and grounded to third. Kadira, 5 runs allowed. He could be charged with 2 more. Runners at second and third. He is on the hook for right now. And the delivery from Beaver. Chopper off the turf and foul. That one hammered hard off the turf and foul. And strike 1.
Shout out to our good friend Jim in Denver, North Carolina once again.
He's as loyal a viewer as I think we've ever had.
I couldn't think of anybody else.
From Denver, North Carolina. It's probably a little warmer there than it is here. It's a comfortable night here in the Red River Valley. Here's the 0-1. Just missed outside, 1-1. Now you have the meat of the order, and kind of interesting, 9 hits for Jamestown. Walters has 1, but Jacoby Nold has been held in check. It's a ball and a strike, and the delivery. Fastball, good pitch. Outside corner, and it's 1-2. 4 hits in the inning for Jamestown. They have not trailed. 3 in the first, 1 in the third. So far, 1 in the fourth. Post 2. Out there, 3 in the last half of the second inning. Slow breaking pitch. Tried to clip that outside corner and miss. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Very smart move by the post 2 pitcher, looking to get Jamestown batter to fish for that ball.
I'm trying to get him to extend the zone, or at least see if he can get the call from the home plate umpire. 2-2, fastball away, 3-2 the count. Simon and Meyer up the middle on turf. You can play a little, you can play back. That's kind of quote-unquote double play depth. Again, still early. It's only the 4th inning. They'll play the infield back. First baseman vacates, 3-2. Payoff pitch. Line drive to left, and it is caught for the out. Frank to tag. The throw wide comes into third, gets away. That'll land towards the on-deck circle, and the other base runners will grab a base as it's now 6-3. So it's a sacrifice fly for Walters. The throw back in from home. He threw back to third. There was nobody there. It bounced into foul territory. So they'll add an error to that as well. It's a sacrifice fly and an RBI, and then an error on home on the throw, allowing for Lunsman and Hoyt to each get a base. So 6-3 Jamestown. Here is Jacoby Nold, who is flying to center and flying to right. And the delivery. Hit in the air to right. Off the end of the bat, playable. Breitbach, fair ball catch over in the right field corner, and Nold is retired, but Jamestown adds a pair here in the 4th. 4 hits in the inning, plus an error. They score 2 and leave 2. Halfway home, 6-3 Jamestown leads post 2. Here in the state Class AA Legion Baseball Tournament. We'll be back with more on Magnitude Sports after this.
Sweet Shots is Fargo's premier golf entertainment destination. Sweet Shots will host your birthday, bachelorette party, corporate events, date nights, or a night out with friends and family. Need help with your golf game? Visit with one of Sweet Shots' PGA teaching pros. Hungry? They have a full food and beverage menu too. Try your shot in one of 60 climate control hitting suites or one of 5 indoor full swing simulators that include golf, hockey, hunting, football, soccer, and zombie dodgeball. Make the trip to 3400 James Way South in Fargo or visit sweetshots.com for much more.
Now batting, number 5.
Nice seats. $50 though?
Hey, this dude got his seat for only $20 on Game Time.
Whoa.
Game Time tracks ticket prices in real time and finds you all the best last-minute deals, so you can get tickets for up to 60% off.
60% off?
Mystical ballpark voice?
Yeah.
That guy freaks me out.
Download Game Time now. Come on, do it.
Number 24, Dylan Earholtz.
Dylan Earholtz, Will Bachman, Charlie Kalbrenner to face Peyton Hochhalter. A 6-3 Jamestown lead in the bottom of the 4th. It was these 3 batters that recorded hits and got post 2 back after an early 3-run deficit and may have to do it again. Ball 1. And a strike at the knees, evens things up at 1. Ehrholtz singled, scored, came in on Kalbrenner's 2-run double. Third run scored on a wild pitch to even it up in the second. Curve, that one had some tail to it. That one away from Franck, and it's 2-1 the count.
You know, Brad, I've been at every game so far of this tournament, and this is the fullest I've seen the stands.
So even with, because I heard the Post 400 West Fargo crowd was a full house on Tuesday night. There's a shot to deep short. Knoll, throw him out onto first, and got him. 1 out. Wow. Deep short. It had to be a strike on target. It was. Takes a base hit away from Ehrholtz. And a huge ovation for that one. 1 away in the 4th.
Well deserved.
Here's Bachman, doubled to left in his first at bat. Jammed him, pop up, first base side, foul ground, a dive, and unable to get it is Carson Orr at first. Tried to almost make a basket catch on that one, and a glance off his body. And it's a foul ball and strike 1. Doesn't seem like much, but with every out, like I say, against this post 2 lineup, you can't leave the door too far open. Chopper, foul, and 2 strikes. So this is a lineup that can hit. You're not going to be fazed by this. Still plenty of outs to try and get if you're Holcoulter and Jamestown. 6-3 here in the bottom of the 4th. Now a 2-strike count to the DH Bachman. 2 doubles here in the state tournament. High in the air to left. Hoyt back towards the line. Now comes in and circles and catches for out number 2. It wasn't a straight line. He started back. He's got some of those evening shadows he's dealing with, but he was able to circle, locate it, and put it away for 2 out. Charlie Kalbrenner doubled in 2, an opposite field double in his last at bat. And really, Hoyt's the only one that's got to deal with what's left of the sun for probably another half hour or so. Popped up straight up the chute here on into right center field, as it'll be the center fielder Lunsman, the call and the catch, and another 1-2-3 inning for Holcoulter. Holcoulter has retired 9 straight batters. Those 2 down in order here in the bottom of the 4th. Through 4, Jamestown 6. Those 2-3 here from the state Class AA Legion Baseball Tournament. We're back with more after this.
Doolittle's Wood-Fire Grill is an experience that ignites your senses, featuring wood-fired rotisserie cooking. Grilling meat over an open flame creates that savory wood-roasted flavor, while the rotisserie rotation results in juicy and succulent meats. Doolittle's even has an outdoor fire pit that creates a relaxing setting to wine and dine for any occasion. Visit DoolittlesRestaurants.com for a full menu or to make a reservation. Doolittle's Wood-Fire Grill, 2112 25th Street South in Fargo, or call ahead at 701-478-2200.
An hour to play 4 innings. Boy, Holcoulter is set down 9 in a row after 3 straight hits by post 2 in the bottom of the 2nd. He has settled down. It is a 6-3 game. And Holcoulter, Carson Orr, Preston Gall for Jamestown post 14. Ball 1, Holcoulter. A double, a triple, 3 runs batted in so far tonight. So if you had a player of the game, he's the leader in the clubhouse. Ground ball through the hole past a diving Meyer and a base hit. 3 for 3. Well, he's just a long ball shy of the cycle. No pressure, kid. Leadoff single. Here's Carson Orr. Hochhalter is at 56 pitches, so he's sitting good pitch-wise. 56 through 4.
Number 16, Carson.
The line, by the way, for Kadira, 3 1/3 innings, 8 hits, 6 runs, 1 walk, 2 strikeouts. Here is Orr, who has singled in a run and grounded to first. The delivery, he'll bunt, pops up the bunt, and that one into the netting. Like Leininger caught it off the netting, but dead ball and strike 1. So it is 0-1. The outfield, Connor Holm, well off the line. He's into left center field. Fairly deep and right is Breitbach. Low and away, ball 1. Wind still a bit of a northwesterly wind, although it seems like it's tailed off a bit.
Definitely has throughout the day.
I imagine as we get a little closer to nightfall here that will continue. No, it's just going to clear off later tonight into the overnight. About 80 for a high tomorrow, fouled away. And then for championship Saturday, the July heat will return, high of about 90. And really next week looks 88. There's a couple 90s in there next week.
I'll have to work with you more. You bring the cool weather.
Well, I'm trying to think when the foul. You and I worked. It was that weekend when was it Moorhead and when Wayzata came up.
Yes.
It was Moorhead and Post 2. It was not hot that week, or it wasn't cool that weekend.
No, it was not.
Friday night was warm, and then it got hotter and hotter and hotter. In fact, it was that weekend when these two teams played in Jamestown. Probably about 95 that Saturday outside. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes. Right now, 71 degrees. Just a pleasant night. Great crowd. Entertaining game so far. 6-3 Jamestown. Ground ball to third. To second for 1. Double clutch on to first, not in time. As they get the lead base runner. Ehrholtz to Meyer. Meyer double clutched in his throw late. But they take care of the base runner. Orr will take over at first.
Right
Preston Gall has
13,
a double.
Gall.
And it struck out 1 for 2. 10 hits for Jamestown tonight. They have 1, 2, 4 extra base hits. And the delivery is over for a strike. And Beaver's job right now is keep it at 6. Here in the top of the 5th inning. Jamestown 3 in the first, 1 in the third, 2 in the fourth. They have not trailed tonight. And the delivery. Hopped up. Could be playable. Foul ground. Ehrholtz has room near the coach's box. And two-handed squeeze for out number 2. 2 down for Gage Orr, who was lined to left and sacrificed.
Number 1, Gage Orr.
Now with 2 out. Don't know if they would put Carson Orr in motion here with 2 out. He's not that much of a lead. I don't think they would, but we try to put a little pressure on the defense and Adam Leininger in ball 1. I don't think they would at this point. Beaver sets and deals up high. 2-0 the count. And after play is done tonight, we'll determine who plays who and at what times tomorrow as well. 2-0 in the pitch. Right now, sounds like either way it would be post 2 in West Fargo. They try to get it so 2 teams that have not played previously in the tournament would not square off. And Jamestown has not played Mandan or, well, they played West Fargo last night. Foul, look out. That one.
Ricocheting off a tree, I
It
believe.
did. Okay, I can say what it went over. There's some people hanging over the railing, and it sailed past them. I got people all over the place. They're hanging over the railings in right field. Some down the left field line. Looks like a lot of red over there. Some post 2 fans over that direction. 2-2. Up and in. So traveling time now 3-2. But man, I really wasn't really looking over that way. Man, there are people hanging everywhere. This is great.
Absolutely.
So traveling time for the base runner or 3-2, 2 out here in the 5th.
Something interesting to note, I do not see anybody warming up in the Jamestown bullpen right now.
I think this is Hochhalter's game unless there's trouble brewing. So walk to Orr. Second walk issued by post 2 pitching.
Catcher number 7.
And here's Max Franck. We're talking about these two teams. Moorhead, we had on Magnitude Sports a few times this summer. They're in their state tournament. Ryan Bergeson's team won their sub-district title. Good to see. Max Franck, RBI single in his last at bat. And a strike here. He's 1 for 2 and has another RBI chance. Jamestown, first 4 runs scored with 2 out. The 3 in the first, and then Hochhalter with a 2-out triple in the third. 2 on, 2 away. Beaver checks the runner at second and deals. Downstairs, 1-1. He's gone an inning and a third, 2 hits and a walk allowed. In relief of Caden Cadera, who was chased with 1 out in the 4th. The 1-1. Low again. Good pick by Adam Leininger. 2 balls and 1 strike. Coverage brought to you by Touchmark in Bismarck and Fargo, by Runnings and by the Bone and Joint Center in Bismarck, Dickinson, Williston, and 11 other North Dakota locations. Also brought to you by the Network Center.
Cadera sitting at about 57 pitches right now.
Here's the 2-1. Little looper back of short. That's down base hit left center field. That might have enough to get to the alley. 1 run will score. They will hold up the runner at third. It's a head first dive and a double, and Franck does it again. His second hit, second run batted in, 7-3 Jamestown. Carson Orr scoring, Gage Orr to third, and another 2-out run.
It's the Orr-to-Orr connection.
That's right. And the walk to Gage Orr, keeping the inning alive, and Gunnar Lindstedt makes another trip to the mound. The pitching coach, and they're going to ask for the ball. So Beaver is done. He goes an inning and a third, gives up 3 runs as Dylan Tostenson is coming in to pitch here now for Fargo Post 2. So how about Franck? Game-winning hit last night. 2 hits, 2 runs batted in from the 9-hole today. Franck had 2 hits and an RBI against Jamestown on Tuesday. And against Minot, he had 2 runs batted in. So how about that? He has knocked in at least 5 runs, counting the play-in game. He had the game-winning hit last night, so I believe it's 6 runs batted in. 6 runs batted in from the 9 spot from your catcher. Gotta love that. Tostenson is on to pitch. Make his first appearance of the tournament for Post 2. 1 in, 2 on, 2 out. Top of the 5th. Jamestown 7, Fargo Post 2 3. We'll take a timeout. We'll be back with more in just a moment from Magnitude Sports.
The Knickerbocker in Hicks, North Dakota is the place for you and your friends to come and enjoy cold drinks, great food, and sports all under a friendly and fun atmosphere. Whether it's the Vikings, Twins, Wild, NDSU Bison, or one of your favorite teams, watch all the games at the Knickerbocker. Open Monday through Friday, 11 a.m. to 2 a.m., and Sunday, 12 noon to 2 a.m. You can find the Knickerbocker at 412 Main Avenue in Hickson, just a 10-minute drive south of Fargo. Take University Drive, head south until you arrive.
Mason Lunsman to hit, with runners at second and third, 2 out, as Dylan Tostenson, 6'1" right-hander on to pitch, and delivers outside. Lunsman 1 for 3, singled, in his last at bat, base hit of the 4th. Base runners, Frank at second, Gage Orr at third. 1 in, 2 out in the fifth. That is sliced down the left field line. Long run for Earholtz chasing, and the left fielder overruns it. It drops in fair territory. That will score 2. Lunsman ends up at second, and it's 9-3. Earholtz, the third baseman, chasing. Holman left. Looked like he overran it. The ball dropped just inside the line, maybe a foot or two inside the line. And they may score that in error. Looks like they have added an error on the board. So Lunsman is in. 2 runs score as Orr and Frank in. And here is Connor Hoyt. It will be an error charged to Holm in left field. So 2 runs in. And no runs batted in. On a fly ball, I'm sure Luke Rusted play at second. Oh, they nearly picked him off, and it looked like they did. Lunsman was trying to scurry back to the bag, and it looked like Simon got the tag on him, but late. But an out, I'm sure post two would tell you should have, could have been made. Isn't. And that looms large now. Now 9-3 Jamestown. Outside ball 1. And Holkalter was retired 9 straight, now with some runs to work with. As Hoyt yet to be retired, 2 hits and a walk so far this evening, and it's been production up and down the lineup. Low it in, 2-0. That was one of our kind of key points to this game, Chris, is Jamestown had to produce and had to get production up and down the lineup, and
they're doing just that.
Check. 2-0. Strike inside corner. But that play there, well, I go back to the walk to Gage Orr. That kept things alive for Frank, and then fly ball misplayed and left, and all of a sudden it's 3 more runs. And things like that, especially kind of get under the microscope a little bit more. Slice to left and down for a hit. They will send Lunsman home. The ball gets away as it's booted out and left by Holm, and to second will go Hoyt. It's 10-3. Base hit for Hoyt, and an error charged in left to Connor Holm. We'll see if they give Hoyt an RBI on that or not. I would say single RBI, second on the air, but
number 24, Jackson
we will wait for the official ruling on that. 10-3, here's Jackson Walters, 8th batter of the inning now for Jamestown. 4 straight have reached since 2 out. Tostenson sets and deals. Swing and a miss. Walters, sacrifice fly, also like a sacrifice line drive at his last plate appearance in the 4th. Doesn't look like they gave Hoyt a run batted in on that. At least down the scoring. Pitch is downstairs. And 1-1. I'll maybe check between innings if they'll give him an RBI on that. It doesn't look like they will right now. So base hit. Error allows an extra base for Hoyt. It will be an RBI. Thank you, Ben. Ben Potter said thumbs up on that. Inside, and it is 2-1. So it will be a run batted in. I kind of thought so, because I think that run's scoring no matter what happened after the base hit. And apparently next door they thought the same way. 2-1. It's kind of following the live stats, and they did not put one on the board. 2-1. Strike inside corner. And it's 2-2. So close the book on Beaver now. Inning and a third, 3 hits, 4 runs, just 1 earned, however. A walk, no strikeouts. Tostenson had some rough waters here in relief in the 5th. Chopper out to second. Played there and landed Meyer on to first in time to end the inning. Jamestown adds on 4 runs, a 2-out uprising in the 5th. And they own a 10-3 lead after 4.5 over top seed Fargo Post 2. We'll be back with more in just a moment.
Looking for a new home? Make home happen by getting pre-qualified for free with Sean Carlson at Town & Country Credit Union. He'll help you find the best mortgage options for you and keep the process running smoothly from beginning to end. With a 97% satisfaction rate, awesome rewards, low fees, and great rates, it's clear why members love Town & Country Credit Union. Stop in or visit townandcountry.org to find out how you can become a Town & Country member today. Insured by NCUA, Equal Housing Lender.
Eight, 9, and 1 for post 2. First pitch swinging, ground ball, backhanded at short, Nold. And Nold to strike to first, and safe at first. Right back, beats it out.
Just what the doctor's ordering for post 2.
Nold, who took a hit away from Ehrholtz in a tremendous play. Did about all he could on that one. Infield hit for Breitbach. First hit since the second for post 2. And here's Jordan Leininger. Post 2, you just need one to, you need a spark to ignite a flame here. Leininger struck out in his first at bat. Ends a streak of 9 straight, retired by Holkalter, up high for ball 1. Holkalter hadn't had to go from the set for a while. Now, we'll pitch from the stretch. It's at 56 pitches when the inning started. There's a strike, and it's 1-1. We'll see now. Maybe post 2 works some counts deeper. If you try to work that pitch count a little bit. Go to first and the runner back. We've seen they were we haven't seen a lot of deep counts. In fact, Holkalter has not walked a batter. He's 59 pitches, 42 strikes. You know he's going to be around the zone. In the air, left center. That's hit well and deep. That's got a chance up over the fence. It's gone. Over the high wall. And Jordan Leininger goes yard. 2-run shot over the high fence in left center. And post 2 needed a spark. And Leininger just gave him one. It's 10-5.
We were just talking during the break about momentum.
Yep.
And now post 2 has it.
Well, he needed something to just kind of. Jamestown has been rolling right now. They've added on runs-wise, and where Holkalter put up 2 goose eggs in the third and fourth in the bottom of the order. Getting it done here for post 2. Here's Connor Holm. It's a start, and there's still a lot of swings left. Low and in, ball 1. Holm has struck out twice. 1, 2, 3 hitters, top 3 hitters for post 2, 0 for 5. With the hit batsman to Simon. Little dribbler up the first base line and foul. You figure part of it is keeping, namely Holm and Simon off the bases, and they've done that, but it's really been the second inning. It was Ehrholtz, Bachman, and Kalbrenner, and here Breitbach and Leininger. Starting it up here for post 2. Keep in mind, we go back to that start in late June in Jamestown. Slice to left, foul ground, might be a play. Walters near the fence and stays with it. And makes a stumbling catch for the out. And room to make the grab to retire Holm in 1 down, but post 2 rallied. Got 7 runs combined in the 6th and 7th against Holkalter back in June. So still 8 outs to get for Jamestown. A lot of swings left, and here's Tommy Simon. Simon takes a strike, and it's 0-1. This talented young man. Hit by a pitch in the first. He hopped short in the third. Flip foul out of play in 2 strikes. Coverage brought to you by West Fargo Baseball, by the Network Center in Fargo. This half inning presented by the Network Center. Also brought to you by Sean Carlson at Town and Country Credit Union, your mortgage lender. You're thinking about getting into a new home, maybe some refinancing.
We know a guy.
What's that?
We know a guy.
We know a guy. That's the guy. 1-2. Ground ball out to short. Room service hop for Nold. Sets and fires a strike to first. Oh, it's not held at first. Dropped by Carson Orr at first. And there's the first error of the night. Charge to Jamestown. Simon will reach. Well, if I think you got to charge that error to Orr at first. That looked like a catchable ball. And it will be an error charge to Orr at first. Here's Landon Meyer.
Landon Meyer.
We'll see if post 2 can take advantage. They gave him an extra out. We'll see if they can strike. Outside ball 1 to Meyer. Not much for shadows. Little glimmer of sun out in center field, but lights are on here at Young Field in West Fargo. Here's the 1-0. It is a strike, 1-1. Not here where the tournament is next year. I imagine we'll go out west. We were in Mandan last year. Throw to first and the runner back. No, the A tournament next year is in Kindred. They're in Watford City starting tomorrow. They're working on Tommy Simon over at first. And got Meyer and Leininger. Wonder how aggressive Luke Rustad would be down 5. And maybe putting runners in motion. Foul and 1-2 the count. Well, post 2 scored early and often, 11 runs in each of their first 2-round wins over Williston and Mandan. Tonight's been a different story. 1-2, drive down the left field line. Trouble if it's fair, and just foul. Foul by a couple of feet down the left field line, and count rides along at 1-2. Mandan eliminated the Bismarck Governors 12-4, and I guess if there's maybe one surprise, Bismarck came in white hot into this tournament. Jamestown upset them in the first round. Boy, and Mandan pounced on them in the middle innings today in a 12-4 victory. Hochhalter to the belt, the 1-2. Tried a curve and missed. 2 balls and 2 strikes the count. Class B tournament out in Garrison. That should be all done for the day. We'll check on those. 2-2. That's yanked to left and foul. Still 2 balls and 2 strikes. Mayport eliminated Renville County 13-1. Lemoore 10-8 over Carrington. Can-Do and 9 beat Hazen 5-4, and Langdon beat Garrison 4-2. Langdon had 7 home runs in their game yesterday. Swing and a miss. Hochhalter with a strikeout and 2 down here in the last of the 5th inning. Strikeout number 6 for Peyton Hochhalter. Make it 5. Correction on that. Got Holm in the first, Jordan Leininger in the second, Holm also in the second, Adam Leininger, and then now Meyer. So 5. Adam Leininger has flied to right and struck out. Here's the pitch. At the letters and missed high and apparently just a hair outside. Ball 1. Hochhalter, 75 pitches right now as he works here in the last of the 5th. Pitch limit for the day is 105. Low. And it is 2-0 the count. That is, I believe, a Legion rule. I believe high school, at least for the high school state tournaments, it's 135 for a 3-day tournament, 120 for a day. 2-0. Took something off and get me over strike, and it's 2-1. 2 in the inning on a Jordan Leininger home run. Shahel scoreboard 10-5 Jamestown, last of the 5th. Fouled away, 2 balls and 2 strikes. So Class B schedule tomorrow, loser out games, Mayport and Garrison, Hazen and Lemoore. Can-Do and Langdon is the money game, the winner's bracket game tomorrow out in Garrison. Deuce is wild, 2-2 out inside, nearly hit him. And it is 3-2, so it'll be traveling time for Simon. As Carson Orr, we'll see if he vacates first. Nope, we're going to keep holding him on. With 3-2 and 2 out. Runner goes. Hop foul. Chasing is Walters. He will run out of room. And it's 3 balls, 2 strikes. One more time. Pitch number 7 of the at-bat coming. So Holkalter at 80 pitches. Trying to get the final out here of the 5th. Runner goes again. It hit him. Holkalter hits his second batter. And the inning continues for Dylan Ehrholtz. Well, keep in mind, now a trip to the mound coming here. Jamestown has made their living with 2 outs offensively in post 2. Has an opportunity here. And it's just a one-on-one discussion here with the right-hander Holkalter. And you wonder who would be next if Holkalter A reaches his pitch limit or kind of hits the wall here in the 5th. But this is a huge out to get. Ehrholtz has singled and rounded 2 short. So 1 for 2. Ehrholtz 2 runs batted in on Tuesday.
A thank you to our friend Kale for the $2 donation and joining us once again.
How you doing, Kale? Set. And the delivery. Foul. Got him in the batter's box in strike 1. They're over at Story and Bankfield. It's told Dickinson next year for state. And then it'll be post 400's turn in 2 years. So in 2024. Thank you, Jeff. You guys are watching the game over at Story and Bankfield. Hello to our post 400 friends. Watching the coverage tonight. We certainly appreciate it. It's 0-1. 2 on, 2 out. 2 in for post 2. This just low and away, and it's 2-1 the count. By far, this has really been the inning. Holkalter has really labored the most. Even that inning in the 2nd, he jumped on him early in counts. When Ehrholtz, Bachman, and Kalbrenner had 3 straight hits off him. 1-1. Swing and a miss. It's a ball and 2 strikes. See if he goes back down there. Same with Ehrholtz. You want to keep it down to the zone. You want anything he can extend his arms and drive it. Simon at 2nd. Leininger at 1st. Gage Orr will now scramble back, cover things in the hole between 1st and 2nd. Fouled away, a ball and 2 strikes. Mandan still alive. West Fargo, 10-4 win. Nolan Downs got the win in relief. They eliminated Dickinson. Hit in the air, shallow left, late break, long run for Hoyt. Getting there and has it. Inning over. Post 2 gets 2, strands 2 in the bottom of the 5th inning as we are through 5 at Young Field in West Fargo. Jamestown 10, Post 2 5. We're back with more in a moment.
Tonight, I'll be eating chicken tikka masala with garlic naan. Cheers.
I win again. Patrick.
That's Sir Patrick.
Ooh, sir. Tonight, I'll be eating roasted cauliflower tacos with spicy chipotle sauce. Thank you. Oh! I wasn't ready!
You want cheese to go with that wine?
Runnings is celebrating 75 years in business with an incredible 2022 Ford truck giveaway. Just imagine you hitting the road in a brand new fully loaded Runnings Red Super Crew 4x4 truck. Don't imagine it. Make it happen by entering to win now through August 10th. To register, grab a prize card from your local running store or visit runnings.com/2022 Ford truck giveaway. No purchase necessary. Must be 18 or older to enter. Enter to win today. And thank you for shopping at Runnings, your home, farm, and outdoor store.
Jacoby Nold, Cole Coulter and Orr. Jacoby Nold has been quiet. He's been one of the few that's been quiet tonight for Jamestown. 0 for 3. And the pitch. Tostenson delivers a strike. It is 0-1. 10-5 Jamestown here in the 6th. Wind is starting to settle down here at Young Field. And the pitch. Hit out to short. Booted by Simon. Recovers. Bare hands. A strike to first, and it's dropped. Dropped at first by Kalbrenner, and safe is Noel. Tommy Simon recovered. Knocked it down barehanded. Threw about a head-high strike to first. Dropped at first base. It's should be error number 4 now. And it is for post 2.
Now batting the pitcher, number 3, Peyton Holkalter.
Here is Holkalter. An error, I think they'll maybe charge that to Kalbrenner, but we will wait and see on that. Here is Holkalter. 3 hits. Double, triple, single in that order. 3 runs batted in. It is an error charge to Kalbrenner. Error 4 now for post 2 tonight. So 3 hits for Holkalter. And the delivery. Swing and a miss. 1-1. And if you would hit one out here, it's got the lead on the mound. Homer shy of the cycle. That'd be just one of those. Say somebody pinch me and tell me I'm not dreaming. But we'll see. 1-1 on the delivery. Outside 2-1 the count. Well, Jamestown. They've beat the 2, the 3, and trying to take out top-seeded Fargo post 2. Right now 6 outs to get and a 10-5 advantage. Tostenson, good pitch. Got him to chase. Swing and a miss in 2-2.
This really just shows how evenly balanced this tournament is.
Last couple of years it's been that way. Last year was
Absolutely.
definitely the same. Was definitely in that category. And it all just kind of comes down to 4 or 5 days in July. If you can piece it together. 2-2. Lowell, 3-2. Tostenson, third pitcher of the night. Kadera started. 3 1/3 innings, 8 hits, 6 runs. Beaver an inning and a third. 3 hits, 4 runs. However, just 1 earned. Tostenson now 13 pitches, 8 strikes. In relief, 3-2. Runner does not go. It is low and in. And ball 4. Holkalter on. 2 on, nobody out for Carson Orr.
For you late night snackers, we got the word from the concession stand. Half price on burgers, cheeseburgers, and hot dogs. Half price while they
I wish we had a gopher.
Yeah.
I have thrown back a couple of cheeseburgers, one before I went on the air for the first game, and they are good. And they must be trying to reduce some inventory down there. 2 on, nobody out for Orr.
Let's hope for a new pitcher.
Drives one to right. Into the gap, getting there. Nice catch by Breitbach in right center. Lead runner to tag, and getting to third is Noel. So Orr flies to right for out number 1. Runners in the corners, 1 out for Preston Gall.
Right fielder number 13, Preston Gall.
And Gall 1 for 3, doubled. As he doubled in the 4th inning. And came around to score. See how post 2 plays this. They'll hold with Holkalter at first. Double played up the middle with Simon and Meyer. And they will shade Gall to pull as Leininger into right center. Off-speed delivery from Tostenson outside, and ball 1. 2 games tomorrow. Starting at 2. We could eliminate 1, potentially 2 teams tomorrow. And the delivery. And it is low 2-0 the count. Right now it looks like post 2 would get West Fargo. And actually that would be the case because they've already played Jamestown. They've already played Mandan. So that's probably how it would shake out. Either way, win or lose for post 2. And then let's see, Jamestown has played West Fargo, and they've played post 2, so it'll be Jamestown and Mandan by the other game. It's a question on what time for each. Swing and a miss, 2-1. But we will, before we are done tonight, we'll get confirmation on that and who will play who and at what time. 2 balls and a strike. Tostinson deals. Swing and a miss. Had him out in front. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Gage Orr is on deck. Jamestown is out hit post 2, 12-5. 4 errors charged to post 2 tonight. It has led to 3 unearned runs as Tostinson steps off. Throw to first and the runner back. Pace is slowed down with base runners on here in the 6th. And the delivery. Ground ball to the right side. Meyer to Simon for 1, and no throw to first. A run is in. Ball will get an RBI as Colby Nold scores. They take care of Holkalter at second. Fielder's choice, run batted in for Gall. It's now 11-5 Jamestown. So 2 down for Gage Orr. So Jamestown again adds on. They have scored now in 5 of their 6 innings of batting. 11-5 here in the 6th. Throw to first and the runner back. Not quite an hour 40 into this one. We've been over 2 hours in the first 2 games today. We got a little bit behind schedule, but not too bad. We were 7:14 on the first pitch for this one. Popped up here. Who would like it? Looks like it'll be Simon to the left of second. Waits and 2-handed catch to retire Orr. That'll do it for Jamestown here in the 4th. It'll be an unearned run.
Jamestown in the 6th.
Without a hit. 1 run, no hits, an error. 1 stranded. Through 5.5, 11-5 Jamestown. We're back with more from the State AA Tournament after this.
There is no off-season for greatness. You do what it takes to stay in the game. And so do we. Our commitment is to keep you moving forward. Essentia Health Orthopedics and Sports Medicine. Like nowhere else.
Magnitude Sports would like to remind you that whether you're watching from home or watching from the stands, to please respect officials. Without high school officials, games are canceled and players lose playing time. Contact your local high school to find out how you can become an official and stay connected to the game you love.
Holkalter is out for the 6th. Will Bachman, Charlie Kalbrenner, Aaron Breitbach. 6, 7, and 8 for Fargo post 2. 11-5 Jamestown lead. Holkalter in the dirt for ball 1. Unofficially 86 pitches. It's not the official count, but you get the idea. So he's under 20 left. And now you want to get outs, and you want to get quick outs. You don't want that 5th inning. He got 2, but he labored. Probably more than any of the other previous innings. Swing and a miss. 1-1. Bachman is doubled and flied to left. And that's what you're looking for post 2. You're looking to get base runners, and you're looking if you could get him out before the end of the inning. Half swing. He went too far, and it's 1-2. And just even that run in the 6th. This gives you a little extra cushion if you're Jamestown. Said no lead safe against post 2. 1-2. Little looper left field. That's down for a hit. Trying to knock it down. Hoyt did. Picks it up, and he will hold Bachman to a single. So Leadoff single, hit number 6 for post 2. Bachman has his 3rd hit of the tournament. Here's Charlie Kalbrenner.
First baseman, number 15.
He has
Charlie
doubled and
Kalbrenner.
flied to center. So they'll hold on and open things up on the right side for the left-handed hitting Kalbrenner. And the delivery, that is a drive to right, fair ball. And a base hit into right field. To second goes Bachman. Here comes post 2 again. 2 hits to lead off the 5th. And a pair of singles to lead things off in the 6th against Hochhalter. Here is Breitbach.
Right fielder number 11, Aaron Breitbach.
So Hochhalter is up over 90 pitches right now. Breitbach has grounded a short and single. He beat out an infield hit to deep short in his last at bat, was on board for Jordan Leininger's home run. That home run presented by Buffalo Wild Wings. All inside, it's 1-0. Our coverage brought to you by the Network Center in Fargo. This half inning presented by the Network Center, by Runnings, by the Bone and Joint Center. Fouled away, and it's 1-1. The Bone and Joint Center in Bismarck, Dickinson, Williston, and 11 other North Dakota locations. Those 2 threatening, 2 on, nobody out. Got some work to do. Down 6 here in the last of the 6th inning. Here's the 1-1. Foul back. Curveball there, and the fight it off was Breitbach in 1-2. If Hochhalter can't finish, who would be next for Jamestown post 14? 1-2. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. First base occupied, so the batter out. And strikeout number 6 for Peyton Hochhalter. There's 1 away here in the last of the 6th inning.
Center fielder number 14.
Jordan Leininger has struck out.
Leininger.
2-run homer to deep left center. Were there homers in the first game? I didn't see all of it, Chris.
What was that?
Were there homers in the Mandan Bismarck game?
I do not recall. I've been through a lot of games here.
Okay, so they probably all run together. I know we didn't have any Dickinson and West Fargo swinging a miss in strike 1. As post 2 completing their 3rd turn to the batting order here in the bottom of the 6th inning. And the pitch to left center, hit well again and fairly deep. Back, it's got a chance. He did it again. It's gone. To deep left center field. Lunsman ran out of room, and Leininger, a 3-run shot, and the lead is halved. It's 11-8 Jamestown.
Exactly why we said that Jamestown can't start sleeping.
To deep left center field. It's 370 to straightaway center. That was 360 and a little more, and one swing. It's 11-8 for Connor Holm. So Leininger in the 9 hole. 2 homers, 5 driven in. And the delivery. Chopper right side. Nice big hop. And the underhanded flip in time for the out as Gage Orr on to Carson Orr at first to get home. First pitch swinging, and 2 down here in the 6th. Here's Tommy Simon.
Tommy Simon.
2 down. Hochhalter not quite at 100 pitches. Simon 0 for 1 has been actually 0 for 2 has been hit by a pitch and reached on an error. Outside for ball 1. So if he could get Simon here, he may have enough to start the 7th, but I don't think he'd be able to finish it. All of a sudden, Hochhalter's 8 hits, 7 earned runs. Keep in mind, he had 9 in a row. He set down at one point in this game. Flip foul by Simon. 1 ball, 1 strike. We're at the top of the hour of 9. Here's the 1-1. Popped up. Out near second. Orr waits and has it. Retires Simon, and the inning is over. Post 2 comes back. Leininger, another home run, a 3-run shot. It's a 3-run game, 11-8 Jamestown. As we head to the 7th here at Magnitude Sports, we'll return in a moment.
Looking for a new home? Make home happen by getting pre-qualified for free with Sean Carlson at Town & Country Credit Union. He'll help you find the best mortgage options for you and keep the process running smoothly from beginning to end. With a 97% satisfaction rate, awesome rewards, low fees, and great rates, it's clear why members love Town & Country Credit Union. Stop in or visit townandcountry.org to find out how you can become a Town & Country member today. Insured by NCUA, Equal Housing Lender.
Magnitude Sports would like to remind you that whether you're watching from home or watching from the stands, to please respect officials. Without high school officials, games are canceled and players lose playing time. Contact your local high school to find out how you can become an official and stay connected to the game you love.
Max Frock, 9-1-2 in the order for Jamestown, 11-8. Jamestown set the tone, 3 runs in the first. Post 2 got 3 in the second. Jamestown has scored in 5 of the 6 innings of batting so far. It's Tostenson to Frock. Fastball low and away, ball 1. You're Tostenson, you need to put a goose egg up here. Inning in a third, he's given up a hit, a walk, and an unearned run. 4 unearned runs out of the 11 scored for Jamestown. Outside, 2-0. Franck, 2 for 3. Putting an RBI single in the 4th and added a double in the 5th. The MSHSL scoreboard, 11-8 Jamestown. Outside, ball 3. 3-0 the count. 12 hits for Jamestown post 14. Only Gage Hoare and Jacoby Knoll without base hits. 7 of the 9 have produced base hits for Jamestown. Taking all the way, it's a get-me-over strike, and it's 3-1. But Knoll with a run scored, and Gage Hoare also a run scored as well. Drew a key walk to keep the 5th inning alive with 2 out. Franck in the air to right center over his Breitbach. Makes the call and the catch for out number 1. 1 away in the 7th for Mason Lunsman.
Center fielder number 5, Mason.
Unofficial
Lunsman.
pitch count, Holkalter 101, so he can start the inning, but odds are he will not be there to finish it. Lunsman 1 for 4. He has singled and reached on an error. Ground ball back to the mound, speared by Tostenson. The underhanded flip, good for out number 2. So Dylan Tostenson settled the waters down a little bit, 2 up and 2 down.
Number 15, Connor Hoyt.
Kadar had a 1-2-3 inning in the 2nd, and that has been it. Base runners the rest of the way, swing and a miss by Hoyt. And 1 strike to count. Hoyt has 3 singles, an RBI, and a walk. 3 for 3 with a run batted in tonight. And the delivery. Low and away, 1-1 the count. We get to the bottom of the 7th for post 2. They'll go 3, 4, and 5 in the batting order with Meyer, Adam Leininger, and Ehrholtz. And right now, looks like it'll be 3 down. Out to short. Fielded cleanly. Tommy Simon on to first, and Tostenson has a perfect 7th. Jamestown down in order for just the 2nd time tonight. It'll be the heart of the order for post 2 with 3 outs to go. It's 11-8 Jamestown. We'll be back for the finish after this.
Here, when our path takes an unexpected turn, we keep moving forward. When life sends us a message, we listen. When you're determined to beat the odds, we help you plan for what's next. This is commitment, resourcefulness, determination. These are remarkable people doing remarkable things together.
11-8. Post 2 has been chasing the score much of the night. We'll try and rally here in the 7th. Strike 1. This could potentially be the last batter for Peyton Hochhalter, as Landon Meyer 0 for 3 struck out in his last at bat. It is down and in, and it's 1-1 the count. There's some activity. Looks like a couple of guys headed down to the Jamestown bullpen. It's the 1-1 pitch coming now up high, and it's 2-1 the count. Again, the top 3 hitters in the post 2 order without a hit. Holm 0 for 4. Tommy Simons 0 for 3 with a hit batsman. He's also reached in an air. Chopped foul to the post 2 dugout. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes. Landon Meyer is 0 for 3. Adam Leininger is also 0 for 2. So the top 4 batters in the order without a hit for post 2 tonight. 2-2. Chopper charging Nold. Gets to it. Fires on the run. Got him. 1 out. So 1 away. And I think this is it for Hochhalter, and it will be. Sam Joseph coming out, and that, I think, going to be the end of the line here for Hochhalter as he gets handshakes and the gland hand all around as he has reached his pitch limit. And Peyton Hochhalter battled against a pretty solid post 2 lineup. The overall numbers aren't going to be real outstanding. 6 1/3, 8 hits, 8 runs, 7 earned. He got tagged for a couple of homers from Jordan Leininger. No walks, 6 strikeouts, but that's the key, no walks. He did have a stretch.
Number 24, Jackson Walters.
Jackson Walters will come on. It is a save situation, 3-run lead, and Walters will come on and try and get the final 2 outs. He will face Leininger and Ehrholtz, with Bachman sitting in the hole. 1 out, 6 1/3 for Hochhalter. Jamestown leads 11-8 over post 2. Pitching change, break in the action. Game brought to you by the Network Center and the Essentia Health scoreboard. 11-8 Jamestown. Back for more in just a moment.
Runnings is celebrating 75 years in business with an incredible 2022 Ford truck giveaway. Just imagine you hitting the road in a brand new fully loaded Runnings Red Super Crew 4x4 truck. Don't imagine it. Make it happen by entering to win now through August 10th. To register, grab a prize card from your local Runnings store or visit runnings.com/2022 Ford Truck Giveaway. No purchase necessary. Must be 18 or older to enter. Enter to win today. And thank you for shopping at Runnings, your home, farm, and outdoor store.
J.C. Walters on to pitch. That should move Hochhalter's at third now. And low in ball 1. Leininger 0 for 2, hit by a pitch in his last plate appearance. And the delivery. Strike. There's a lot of arms and legs coming at you. It'll come at you. Different arm angles, 1-1 the count. And the pitch. It is downstairs, 2-1 the count. Those 2 needs a couple of base runners to get the tying run to the plate. And the 2-1 pulled to right. He was out in front of it and fouled. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Jamestown 2 outs away from continuing the role as giant killer and would be the only unbeaten left out of the 4 standing here. And it's 1-1 the count. Walters. Here's the 1-1. Inside, and it's 2-1 the count. There's a strike, 2-2. First appearance for Walters here in the tournament. And is 2 balls and 2 strikes. Those 2 down to their final strike in this one. Walters rocks and fires. It I believe hit him, or did it hit him or hit the bat? I think it got him. I think it got him on the elbow. Yeah, it looked like it got him on his left elbow or maybe just below the elbow. And if it hit the elbow or if it hit the bat. Holden and kind of trying to shake off his left elbow, but they're not giving him first. I don't know if it must have hit the knob of the bat, but and it will be a foul ball apparently. So 2 balls and 2 strikes the count. So 2-2. Actually, Walters got the final out last night, so he's looking for a second save here at the state tournament. Got the final out for Jacoby Knoll as Knoll reached his pitch limit with 2 outs in the 7th. He got to his 105 last night. So Walters trying to pick up his second save of the tournament. 2-2 to Ehrholtz, and here it comes. It is low. The board had 2-2. Apparently it was a 3-2 pitch, so it's a walk to Ehrholtz. So 2-out walk. That's the first walk by Jamestown pitching tonight. So here's Will Bachman. And the delivery. Line drive. That is into right center for a base hit. He's able to knock it down, and right is Gall. And to second is Ehrholtz. The tying run comes to the plate, and Kalbrenner. And post 2 not done yet. Tying run to the plate. Kalbrenner 2 hits, including a 2-run double to first. Well, Leininger, who has 2 home runs, is still a couple of batters down the line at this point. But one long one could tie it. Swing and a miss. And Kalbrenner tried to do that. He wanted to hit that just south of Horace. A wave and a miss and 1 strike. Outfield is deep. In particular in center with Lunsman in center and Gall in right. Half swing, did he go? Doesn't matter, it's a called strike. And again, Jamestown run 1 strike away from picking off top seed Fargo post 2. It's now 0-2 to Kalbrenner. Walters sets and deals. Chopped wide of first and foul in 2 strikes.
It goes on for at least one more pitch.
One more pitch. We have crossed the 2-hour mark, 2:01 to be exact. It has been a wild ride here in this finale tonight. This money game, the winner's bracket game, 0-2, the delivery. Outside, 1-2. Trying to get him to chase, and the take by Kalbrenner. Breitbach on deck. And Jordan Leininger, who has 2 home runs, he's a couple of batters away. He has 2 homers and 5 driven in. 1-2 in the air, right center. Over into the gap. It is deep and caught in right center. Chasing it down is Lunsman, and Jamestown stays in the winner's bracket. They are in the driver's seat for a potential state title. Post 2 gets a walk and a single late. Strands of potential tying runs on. Jamestown in the driver's seat. 1 win away from a state title. 11-8 your finals they've taken out. 2, 3, and 1 in the seeds, and 3 straight nights. Post game coming up after this.
Our health. It's what keeps us doing what we love. It keeps our communities strong. So, how are you doing?
Bracket.
Still check.
Because they are not going to play each other.
Time of the game was 2 hours and 2 minutes. With the win, Jamestown moves on.
Here, when our path takes an unexpected turn, we keep moving forward. When life sends us a message, we listen. When you're determined to beat the odds, we help you plan for what's next. This is commitment, resourcefulness, determination. These are remarkable people doing remarkable things together.
We are back here at Young Field in West Fargo as the bracket updated, and we can officially confirm this is what we'll have for the games for you tomorrow on Magnitude Sports. 2 p.m. will be an elimination game. Post 2 will take on West Fargo. That is a loser-out matchup. And then at 5, Jamestown, who sits in the driver's seat right now. Like I said, 1 win away from the state tournament. It'll be, well, maybe 2, but they're the only unbeaten team left out of the 4 standings. So we know we'll knock out 1 in game 1 at 2, either West Fargo or Post 2. And then Mandan and Jamestown will follow at 5. If Jamestown wins, they're into the championship game, and whoever they would face would have to beat them twice on Saturday. If Mandan wins, really Jamestown now, with this win tonight, they're sitting in the driver's seat. They're either with a win tomorrow, they're going to get one of their opponents, would have to beat them twice, or if there's 3 teams standing, they'd be sitting there for the final championship game or the final game on Saturday. So there's a lot to get to, but Jamestown got it done tonight as they defeat Fargo Post 2 by a score of 11-8. Brad and Chris with you back on the Magnitude Sports Media Network, and we thought it'd be a low scoring. That didn't happen, but some things that did happen. Jamestown got production up and down the order. Holcoulter got through a kind of a murky patch in the second, settled down in the third and fourth. Did get tagged for a couple of homers, but overall,
wonderful job.
Did the job, yep. So heck of a matchup here as Jamestown has won in a lot of different ways. They did it with a kind of a mix of pitching and offense against Bismarck. Great pitching, timely hitting last night. Tonight, got off to a quick start. A lot of 2-out runs, namely the 3 in the first. The big 5th inning, which I think really was probably the difference in the game, up 6-3. 4 2-out runs in the 5th. One misplay in the field by Post 2 led to a couple of runs, but just they did enough. They added on. They did enough, and right now they kind of have their fate in their own hands. They're in the driver's seat right now.
And like I said earlier, that's absolutely amazing for a team that is just brand new in AA.
Yeah, a 7 seed, and right now they have knocked out 1, 2, and 3. They've gone 2, 3, and 1 in that order. As get into our post-game report here this evening. Jamestown picked up 3 in the first inning. A 2-out double to right center from Peyton Holcoulter was followed by a Carson Orr base hit, and it was 3-0 after a half inning of play. Post 2 got 3 back in the bottom of the second. Single from Dylan Ehrholtz, a double from Will Bachman. Charlie Kalbrenner with a 2-out opposite field double. Made it a 3-2 game, and then a wild pitch later in the inning got Kalbrenner across, and it was 3-3 after 2. In the third, a 2-out triple by Peyton Holcoulter off the glove of Breitbach in deep right center field. Got a run in. It was 4-3 in favor of Jamestown. They added 2 more in the fourth on Max Frock's RBI single, and then a sacrifice fly from Walters to make it 6-3. 4 more in the fifth, all scoring with 2 out. Max Frock an RBI double. A single by Hoyt. And then Mason Lunsman before that hit a fly ball that was misplayed and left by Connor Holm with 2 out, scoring a pair of runs. It was 10-3 after 4.5. But Post 2 came back as you expected they would. Jordan Leininger, a 2-run homer after Breitbach with an infield single. He was on board for Leininger's homer. It was 10-5 after 5. Post 2 did strand a couple more in the fifth. Jamestown a run in the sixth on a Preston Gall fielder's choice. That made it 11-5. And then Leininger did it again, a 3-run shot to left center, deep left center, cut it to 11-8. And then in the seventh, Holcoulter got the first out as he got Meyer in a ground ball to short and then reached his pitch limit as Peyton Holcoulter 6 in the third innings, 8 hits, 8 runs, 7 earned, no walks, 6 strikeouts. Jackson Walters gets the final 2 outs, did give up a hit and a walk, did strike out a batter, but got Kalbrenner and a fly ball to deep right center, and that ended the ball game. He picks up his second save of the tournament. Losing pitcher for Post 2, Caden Kadera, 3 in the third innings, 8 hits, 6 runs, 1 walk, 2 strikeouts. An inning and a third from Josh Beaver. Gave up 3 hits, 4 runs, 1 earned, 1 walk, no strikeouts. And nice job in relief by Dylan Tostenson. He went 2 1/3. Really did a pretty solid job. 1 hit, 1 run. It was unearned, 1 walk, no strikeouts in relief for Fargo post 2. Cadera 56 pitches. Beaver went 33. Tostenson went 30. And for Walters, his second appearance, and he threw just 18 pitches. So he has picked up 2 saves. He's recorded 3 outs, but a couple of saves in relief of Wold last night and for Holkalter this evening. Some hitting leaders for Jamestown as Connor Hoyt went 3 for 4. An RBI, a pair of runs scored. Holkalter was a home run shy of the cycle, knocked in 3 runs, including a double and a triple. Carson Orr 1 for 4 in RBI. Preston Gall 1 for 4 in RBI. Max Frock 2 hits, including a double, and 2 runs batted in. 5 extra base hits for Jamestown tonight. Post 2 had 4 extra base hits, including Jordan Leininger in the number 9 spot in the batting order. 2 hits, both home runs. A 2-run shot off of Holkalter in the 5th, and a 3-run bomb to left center in the 6th that got things really interesting to cut it to 11-8. He knocked in 5. Charlie Kalbrenner, 2 for 4, 2 runs batted in. Will Bachman had 3 hits, 3 for 4, and no cheapies in the bunch. 3 solid base knocks, but top 4 batters in the order, Holkalter and Walters, 0 for 14 as they kept Tommy Simon 0 for 3 with a hit batsman. Holm was 0 for 4, Meyer 0 for 4, and Adam Leininger went 0 for 4. So not often Post 2 is going to get 8 runs and 9 hits with their top 4 guys not getting on base very much. But Holkalter's overall numbers weren't great, but the fact that he kept the top of the order off the base paths, it was really the bottom of the order that did the bulk of the damage for Post 2 tonight. Scores from earlier in the day. The elimination games, Mandan started the day, eliminating the Bismarck Governors. 12-4 was the final in Game 1. Game 2, so West Fargo, the Patriots eliminate the Dickinson Rough Riders 10-4, and Jamestown with a win. It's 11-8. So, again, the schedule for tomorrow, 2 p.m., a loser-out matchup. It'll be number 1 seed Fargo Post 2 will take on the 3-seeded West Fargo Patriots. The team split in the regular season. In fact, split here at Young Field 2 weeks ago on July 15th. Then Jamestown and Mandan. Again, Jamestown, the only unbeaten left. That'll be the game at 5 o'clock. And if Jamestown wins, that would eliminate Mandan. That would mean there would be just 2 teams remaining for Saturday's championship. But if Mandan beats Jamestown, they'll have 3 left. And then you would have the Post 2 West Fargo winner versus Mandan in the first game Saturday. And then the winner would get Jamestown for the second game Saturday, if I understand that right. That's if Mandan beats Jamestown tomorrow. So,
you're far beyond what I'm.
Well, we're probably getting we're probably getting too far ahead of ourselves, but we do know we've got the 2 tomorrow. Should be great matchups. Looking forward, and that's we got Post 2 and West Fargo, 2 storied, solid programs playing for their season tomorrow at 2 p.m. And then you've got Mandan, a solid team, maybe a little bit unheralded, and then Jamestown, who is on a heck of a run. It's kind of got that Pulse 400 2021 feel to it right now.
It really does.
It has a lot of similarities, a lot of feel to what we saw in Mandan last year and down in Sioux Falls. But I think Jamestown's may say, pump the brakes here. We got some work to do, and I got one more of the journey tomorrow against Mandan at 5. Chris, final thoughts before we wrap it up. It was this topped it all off tonight.
I'm stunned. That was an incredible game. I don't know if we can beat that.
Well, we're going to find out tomorrow, that's for sure.
Well, you better come back and find out, right?
Yeah, well, I'll be here, and I know you will
I will be.
So we'll join you tomorrow a little bit before 2, about 1:50 or so, with the pregame with Post 2 in West Fargo, and then Jamestown and Mandan. You can check this out. The game will be archived here shortly. Go to youtube.com and search for Magnitude Sports. You can check out any of the previous broadcasts here from the Class AA state tournament. Go to magnitudesn.com. to find out more. If you missed some or part of this, you can watch it at your leisure. Go to youtube.com as you see /Magnitude Sports. We'll talk to you tomorrow. For Chris, I'm Brad. Thanks to our sponsors for making our broadcast possible. We certainly appreciate it. Your final score in this one: Jamestown Cinderella, the slippers fitting real nice right now. 11-8 over Fargo Post 2 from Youngfield in West Fargo. Good night.
Seating has been a presentation of the Magnitude Sports Network. Don't forget to subscribe, click the bell, and visit our website at magnitudesn.com for a schedule of our upcoming broadcasts.